in the background, but it wouldn't stay up. It just kept on sliding. I don't want to. I'm not putting a piece of tape on this. So
yeah, no. Do that or even puncture it with thumbtacks. I'm gonna be mad.
That ain't happening. That ain't happening. It's funny too because I was with him when he got this and I didn't get one. Like I remember him getting it. I completely forgot about it. The Jamie Kennedy one he got on his own. And Jamie Kennedy was apparently hammered and kept on telling him all sorts of horrible things, including stuff about what's her face? Huge tits. Why can't I think of her name?
Linnea Quigley?
No. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh yeah.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. If he had kept on talking to him for another couple of minutes, if his manager or whoever the hell was with him hadn't stepped in, he's like, yeah, he goes, he would have gone on telling me, oh, dude, he was probably going to show me tit pics of Jennifer Love Hewitt on his phone.
All right. So we are now live on Facebook. We haven't begun recording our episode yet.
Okie dokie.
And you know what? Let me know if you hear this as well. I'm just testing out the new board, so.
Yeah, good.
Oh, I should probably turn it up if we're going to try to use it.
Just testing out the new board, so. Yeah. Oh, I should probably turn it up. Yeah, I'm actually. Just testing out the new board, so. Oh, I should probably turn it up. I just wanted to see if I could hear myself too. Really?
Yeah. that actually came preset.
No, him. No. Is how many other of these things come preloaded on this thing?
Only 6, but we're up to about 6 viewers right now. Ironically, that was pretty damn quick. Wow. So let's go ahead and start talking about this. Let me go ahead and get record ready.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Whenever you're ready.
I'm already ready. I'm already recording. So count of 3, snap. 1, 2, 3. All right. So we're all lined up and let's get the show rolling. Oh, by the way, who's doing the intro this time?
You're already talking, man. So you may as well just keep talking.
All right. So for those of you watching, hopefully you can hear this too. Let's go ahead and jump right into.
Listeners beware, there's no turning back now. You've entered the Horropocalypse podcast.
What? Oh, it disappeared, man. You killed it. I can't hear anything anymore. Yeah, no, I can't hear anything.
You were just talking over the whole thing.
No, that's what I was trying to tell you is you killed it. There was no music.
No, it was playing on my side.
It wasn't playing at all.
You just talked over the whole intro.
It wasn't playing at all. It was
we'll find out when I go back over the track. All right, guys. Welcome to the Horropocalypse. Very low budget podcast, as you can tell.
No. We throw all the money in the world in this. Well, you throw all the money in the world in this. I just sit here and reap the benefits.
I just dropped about $2 in the last week on this podcast. But you're going to get a lot better audio quality. You're going to get better camera quality here pretty soon. You're going to get YouTube videos pretty soon. You're going to get Chris with a mix board pretty soon and a webcam.
A webcam?
Yeah. Like you can actually start doing your own chatterbait.
I can do my my. Never mind. You got it. Forget it. Forget it.
I knew where you were going.
God damn it. Beat me to it.
Hey, Kane's watching. Hey, Kane, welcome. Good seeing you again, bud.
Hey, Kane, keep your eyes on your mailbox.
All right, let's get a little bit of housekeeping out of the way here first. Let's just jump right into it. I know one of the biggest complaints everybody has on other podcasts is they don't get right to talking about the movie. We're just like that.
Seriously?
So leave those negative reviews out there, buddy. We're gonna keep doing it the way we want to fucking do it. So yeah. Oh, look, Kane's so happy we started this just as he was naked and getting in the shower.
Nice.
So,
maybe we should invite him to the Zoom right now.
No.
Okay, that's where I thought you were going with this. I got excited. Sorry,
Chris. What you been up to?
What have been up to? A whole bunch of stuff. We just finished the hell did we finish? We watched something, I forget, and then something else. Yeah, we finished all the episodes of Star Trek, the original Star Trek. So that's done and under the belt. We're going to start Next Gen soon at some point in time. We finished Mandalorian. Well, but she finished Mandalorian finally, so I was able to rewatch it, which was awesome. We watched this movie that we're going to talk about, and we also watched one of my roommate's favorite movies in the whole planet, and I don't know why. It's amusing, but it's not the best movie in the whole world. Club Dread. Broken Lizard's Club Dread.
Yeah, I can't
that was
stand that one.
that was after. Yeah. So that's I want to say it's been about it. I'm still trying to get her to watch Shin Godzilla. It's not going to happen apparently. So that's a bummer.
Hey, real
That's
quick,
yeah, go ahead.
we just also had Lewis pop in. Thank you. Hey, Lewis, great to see you. Terrell, I still can't pronounce your name correctly, man. You're gonna have to really spell that out phonetically for me. He popped in. Thank you so much. Actually, he's the one who brings us today's movie, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But
Fantastic. I'll get to what I have after we've discussed you. So that's pretty much all that and work and not getting COVID, which has been good.
that's always a plus.
So yeah, I think that's a plus. So that's about it. What have you been up to, sir?
Oh, I have been up to quite a bit. I've been working a lot. Let's see. I think since the last time we recorded, I have recorded 7 more. No, not 9 more 5-minute review movies. So I've watched at least 9 movies, which include, I think we've talked about 1, 2, and 3. So the next ones were Angst, Tenebrae, no, Z. We talked about Z. After that, I watched Parasomnia, Monstrum, Hellraiser. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
So they're playing the like movies like that too on this thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they are. All right. We were flipping through it when you told us about it, and the TV section and whatever. Came across like Chopping Mall or something like that I was watching for a little bit. So they're playing other stuff like I Know What You like that and Hellraiser and stuff like that. I didn't think they were gonna play like movies, I guess.
Oh yeah,
that's what it said. Okay.
What else I just did? I Know What You Did Last Summer. Next up is Devil's Mile, and then Blood Machines coming on Friday, which has already been uploaded and scheduled. Oh my God, I have been dying. I think I talked about with you many episodes back talking about Blood Machines coming out.
Okay.
I'm really excited about that, and it's got a sci-fi theme, so I think you would love to check it out also.
Sure.
The only issue I've run into, and it's kind of a big one, I'll be honest, is I was expecting a movie, and it's actually being released in snippets, 20-minute episodes, and
being put together like a movie at the end. Like if you watch it all together, it's going to be one long movie, or
no, because they still
one doesn't have to do with another.
They still throw in about 3 or 4 minutes of credits on each episode.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they do all play together like a movie, and I'm pretty sure if you removed the credits and pieced it together, it could be a long movie. Soundtrack's done by Carpenter Brute. The movie is written and directed by Seth Eicherman, and this is his debut. This is his first bit of work. If you go to IMDb and look him up, this is the only thing on his credit. But you can really tell he's been influenced by the Cosmatos family, the ones who did like Beyond the Black Rainbow, Mandy, stuff like that. So it's very colorful, very out there, very neon, and then you've got this dark synthwave soundtrack to it. Each episode is almost like a 20-minute long music video. It's fucking phenomenal. I love it.
Cool. So 20 minutes long. Or what are we looking at as far as kills? Is like a slasher thing? Is it a thriller thing? Is it like how
it's actually more sci-fi.
More sci-fi. Okay. So more alien-y type killing things, or is there any killing?
There is some killing, and it's done via like plasma rifle. So the basic storyline is, it turns out that these ships have this kind of central AI that is in the ship. It kind of looks like a woman. Turns out that the ships have a soul in this AI that's also a woman, and there's this group that has kind of figured that out. And when this ship has crashed, the ship has gone renegade. This other ship was fighting it. It crashes on this planet. This group runs to this damaged ship, and they're trying to work with it and trying to do this ritual. The other ship lands, they disrupt the ritual, they're trying to get what's theirs back, and
Yeah.
it turns out that this other renegade group, which is actually made up of all women that look like they kind of came from Mad Max Fury Road, they're there to release the soul of this ship. And the ship, Amia, I think was the name of it, or Lima, I forget the name of the soul, but they release the soul and it goes up into space. It's this naked woman. She's got the inverted cross, like in glowing neon orange on her, that covers her genitals, flies up into space, and they kind of go after her. So that's them trying to track down this soul of the ship.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I love it.
I'm intrigued. You've intrigued me. So maybe I will check it out.
I don't want to spoil anything for folks that actually watch our or listen to our show or the upcoming ones, but I'll be honest with you, man. I gave it a 5. So far,
Really?
I gave it a 5.
The only time you've ever given anything a 5 was 13 Ghosts. So I'm really surprised you shit. What? No.
Fuck off!
The fuck out of here with that shit.
All right. You're right. I'm sorry. It was 5.5 stars for 13 Ghosts. I apologize. You were right. I swear there's a guy with a trombone in here.
Anyway, you
Ceiling tiles. He's up there.
Something else you wanted to bring up before?
Yeah. No. I was just before we get into the movie. We haven't said what we're talking about yet today, have we?
We have not. You want to go ahead and do the honors?
Yeah, may as well.
So today, the donor.
I put words in my mouth. Why don't you go ahead and do it? No. So now that you've already screwed up his name, I'm gonna properly screw up his name. So Terrell. Am I getting closer? Spell it.
He's not here. Terral.
Oh, so we were right the first time. It's Terrell. Okay. So Terrell had requested through Patreon, if I remember correctly, for us to watch The Return of the Living Dead, classic 1985 zombie movie. A little bit different than the zombie movies that we're used to. This one doesn't exactly start out with a bite or something of that nature. This is a government experiment gone wrong, so they throw it away, but they put it in cans, and hopefully those cans go where they want it to go, like some kind of nuclear waste facility or something of that nature, and it doesn't. So ends up at a funeral home funeral home in. They were going back and forth between the East Coast and the West Coast. No,
it wasn't a funeral home.
No, it wasn't a funeral home. Sorry, no, you're right. It wasn't. It was a medical
supply.
Thank you. Medical supply place
Named
which is named what?
Unita.
That's right.
Medical supply.
Which was right next door to the funeral home. Right. Okay. Sorry, I watched this a week ago, so it's some pieces are still scattered. So the contaminants, we'll call the contaminants, are in the basement of the Unita medical supply place. So instead of the bite, whichever, they get infected from the gas that's inside the canisters. So the difference between this one and the other ones, I forgot clearly about this entire movie entirely. I must have been confusing this one with another sequel to Return of the Living Dead. I forgot that they move, that they're not just walkers. They're sprinters. Like, I completely forgot, and they also have their somewhat composure enough to be able to grab a police scanner and say, "Send more cops." Which nice. I thought was hysterical. Yeah, send more paramedics and send more cops.
Exactly.
So we're definitely going to get into this. But before we do, one of my roommates, cleaning out some stuff, perfect timing for this actually, hands me this autographed Return of the Living Dead poster, autographed by Lena Quigley and the director down below. Did I say Lena? Lena? I screwed that up. And the director down below. So it was actual perfect timing.
Writer.
Did I say director?
Yeah.
Writer. Sorry. So that was actually perfect timing for that, as well as the Jamie Kennedy signed Scream mask behind me. But we're not talking about Scream, so fuck Jamie Kennedy.
I'll be honest, I'm jealous.
Are you really the Jamie Kennedy?
No, not that. The
okay. And the funny thing is, when he handed it to me, I was there when he got it, so I completely forgot about it. This is like, I don't know, it's got to be 6 or 7 years old at this point, maybe a little bit more. And I completely forgot we even went to the convention these people were at. So he hands that to me. That was perfect timing, I think. So
yeah, perfect.
Mhm. I know. I was kind of hoping to see what else he was going to hand me. Like, do you have a canister with a squishy looking dead corpse, not dead corpse in it, which would have been really helpful for this too, because we would have had one. So,
did you say the name of the movie? I blanked.
I did, and if I didn't say the name of the movie, it also says it right here. It's a Return of the Living Dead.
There we go. Because folks listening tomorrow or Tuesday, they're not gonna. Or sorry, Tuesday or Wednesday, they're not gonna get to hear.
That's a good point, because they're not going to see it. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so Return of the Living Dead. I'm going to say part 1, because there's been like 5 sequels to this movie, which at some point in time I kind of hope we tackle one of them, especially that's a favorite in the house, which is Rave to the Grave. For some reason, we absolutely love that movie. It's horrible. We love watching it. So, but this is the original. This is the original. Don't say no.
You know what? I will watch any zombie movie you put in front of me, so I'll be glad. That's fine. And I actually have them all anyway, so it'll be fine.
As it turned out, so did we, and I didn't know we had them. I stupidly was like, "Oh, we got to stream this," so we streamed it just to go back and find that we have all of the Return of the Living Dead. So would have been nice to know ahead of time. But
before we get too far into the letting everyone know about the movie and then our thoughts on it, Kane has sent a message. He says, I can't wait for my package, by the way. If it is your hair, you're getting some of mine back. Did you put a return address?
No. Well, yes, it's yours.
Oh, sweet. All right. I cannot wait.
It would probably be easier if you just hand delivered it to you now. So if people don't remember, Kane was a winner of a wonderful prize, which is my roommate's quarantined because he was stuck in the house haircut hair, which we freshly swept off the floor and placed it in a hermetically sealed, whatever you say it, bag. I licked it myself clean. No, I didn't touch it at all. But he may or may not be getting that bag. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll see. This is the first prize pack that Chris himself has mailed out, so I'm kind of curious to see what's in there too.
Kane, do us a favor. After you get it, I want you to take a picture of the items that were inside the bag.
Yes, definitely. We want to see that.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's totally appropriate for everybody.
All right. Well, 15 minutes of bullshit, and we're getting to the movie. Here we go. Guys, today we are reviewing Return of the Living Dead, 1985, directed by Dan O'Bannon. He's only got 3 director creds, I believe, and the other ones are good.
What's wrong with this one? This one's good.
No. I like this one too. But what I mean by good is, by good is, it's like Blue Thunder, for example.
What is it? Really Blue Thunder?
I believe it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Blue Thunder.
Oh, okay. I guess I agree with your expression.
But
if you said Tropic Thunder, I'd be like, "Fuck you, it's awesome." But no, I see your point. Oh, come on, Tropic Thunder is great.
I never saw Tropic Thunder actually.
Really?
Yeah, I can't bring myself.
Oh wow,
to watch Tropic Thunder.
Oh, it's worth it. It's worth it.
All right, so this is actually a pretty well received movie, not so much by critics, but by the public. So since we are critics of the public, we're kind of in the middle. But IMDb gave this one a 7.3 out of 10. Metacritic score 66. So it's still pretty low for a Metacritic score.
Yeah, it is.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it actually, I'm sorry, 92 via the critic and 79 by the audience. So I guess we're more critic than we are audience this time around. Well, at least for me.
I guess so. Yeah.
And Google users gave it a 94%.
That's good for the Google users. I agree with the Google users on this one.
Google over Apple. Yeah.
Can I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize for this now because I'm going to keep on fidgeting this entire time because this chair is fucking uncomfortable.
Mhm.
I can't wait. In a few weeks, I will have a new desk. I will have a new chair and everything. I can't fucking wait. This chair's killing me.
You know what I have?
Yeah, I'm not spending $5 million on a chair. It's just not. I don't need
Lab
lumbar support.
Batman. Oh, this is so comfy.
Is it? You look comfortable. You look
Turn
comfortable.
it down. I'm also sitting too far from the microphone. Oh, you know what? I'll just move the mic a little closer. Ah, so nice.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. I'm in. All right.
Surprise, motherfucker.
But
Yeah, no shit. You son of a bitch. I'm in. What's the job?
So let's get into it. This movie, let's do a quick plot rundown, which I think you've already done.
I think I did. I think I did on accident. Wasn't doing it on purpose. It just happened.
Manager of Unita Medical Supply is showing the new guy around. They start talking about where everything is in the place. Dogs split in half, actual skeletons. Shoot.
Good. Yeah, good point. You said that, by the way. First thing we picked up. Very first thing. He's saying, "Oh, this school wants 2 skeletons. Was it 2 female skeletons? Whatever. This is how you pack it. He takes one. They pack one. They leave it alone. They never go back for a second one."
That's true.
Yeah. I wanted to throw that out there immediately, or I was going to forget it. Continue.
Kane also said the chair is 160. What chair is 160, Kane? Mine after shipping came to like 400.
Oh God, that hurts. That hurts.
But I financed it through Synchrony Bank, so we're good.
Oh, hey, they just gave me money back.
So yeah, the manager shows the new guy around, split dogs, skeletons, cadavers, then says, "Oh, you remember that movie, Night of the Living Dead? Very meta. That's based off a real thing, and let me show you." And takes him into the basement, which a young kid following an old guy into a basement. I know what's coming. I've been there. I've tasted the candy, but we're surprised. No, he shows him this military canister, which, by the way, on the side of the canister was a phone number that I called. So
what happened?
It says, if lost or whatever, please call 1-800-454-8000. I called it, and I don't. It was weird. I got a girl on the phone, and I think it was a recording. And
give me the number again. We'll call it right now.
800-454-8000.
8,000. Okay, we're going on speaker.
For select callers. If you are over 50, please press 1 now. If
Did
not,
you press 1?
Press 2.
No, that's something different. Did you dial 1-800-454-8000?
Yep, hang on. I'll show you.
800-454-8000. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's see what happens here, folks.
For directory assistance, press 9.
Oh, it hung up on me.
Yeah, I got a robotic female voice, and it was hello, and I went hi, and they're like, "What can I do for you?" And I'm like, click. So I'm pretty sure it's not an actual functioning number to anything anymore.
Yeah.
But
real quick, it was the phone number that was on the side of the canister in Return of the Living Dead. He's like, I called it, so wanted to see what it was. Okay. So she was saying, what number? What are you talking about? What are you doing?
Right. But this leads to one of my favorite things. The new guy, forgive me, I forget his name. Is
call him Bruce. He looked like a Bruce.
No, he doesn't look like a Bruce.
Oh, he looks just like a Bruce.
Anyway, they he's like, well, doesn't this, what if this leaks? And the manager's like, leak? Hell no, these were made by the Army Corps of Engineers. Slap, hiss.
Yep.
It starts leaking, and then cue the music, which I wish I had loaded that up as a soundbite, but no, I did not.
Well, now you know you need one.
Exactly. Well, I can't go put it in now, but anyway. The point of getting this 32 button soundboard was to have all this lined up ahead of time and less editing for me later on. But I didn't do that. Don't judge me.
I already judged a long time ago, and I'm still here. So
Excuse me, bitch.
clearly I make mistakes.
Anyway. So at this point, they're getting sick. We cut to Trash and Spider and everybody else, all the punk kids on their way to meet him. I gotta look up his name. I think his name is Johnny or something. It was something.
Which one? The main guy?
Freddie.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're on their way to meet up with Freddie. They're gonna go partying, and I don't understand how Freddie's girlfriend is a member of that group because she is so far out of it. But anyway,
no doubt she looks like the preppy who accidentally fell into like the goth kids group, or she was like best friends for one of the girls who turned into a goth kid. She just kept on hanging out. That's exactly what she looks like. They did, especially for 85 like that. They did not mix, like
no.
not in 85.
No, but it's thanks to these punk kids that we get. And I don't mean punk kids like an old man. I mean punk kids that they're punk. They're part of the punk
like
scene.
the punk, the punk scene. Yeah,
they're not that old, but cover the gray. But at this point, we get a lot of exposition. They give us a lot of information about Freddie and the gang and what their plans are and everything that's going to happen in a very much Gilmore Girls style of conversation. There was no breaks. There was no breathtaking. It was bam, 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 bam. And I really thought I was watching the Gilmore Girls.
Sometimes you get the easiest way to get from point A to point B is a straight line. So why not just give everything out one shot? This way you know what you're going to expect.
Mm-hmm.
And you can always turn it off if you go, I didn't like the way that went. Forget it. Turn it off.
You got half the movie in that exposition anyway. But yeah. So they finally get to the you need a medical supply about 2 hours early because Freddie's not getting off for like another 2 hours.
Damn Freddie.
Right. 1 second.
That's another thing too, by the way. So
Katie
what was her name? What happened?
Who's Katie? Am I being rude?
Is he being rude?
No.
What's rude?
You guys were being rude, and I was like, "Don't be rude." I didn't realize it would go to him. I feel so fucking bad right now.
Stop being rude, Michael. That's it. Stop it. Stop. Basically, stop being yourself. Just if you could, that would be fantastic. I think she meant to send that to me. So
is the video going, by the way? Because it looks like it's frozen on my Facebook.
No, we're going. Is the video moving on Facebook? Michael says it looks frozen.
No, you guys are fine.
Okay, yeah, we're going.
Good.
What was the name of the woman who's preppy, by the way, in this that we were just talking about? Freddie's girlfriend. I want to say was Tina or Casey. I don't think it was Casey.
Oh, he can hear me.
Yeah.
It would have been Tina. Yeah, I'm thinking it was Tina.
What I was seeing on there, and I'm like,
thank you. I'm sorry, she completely threw me off.
Sorry.
So her and Freddie, right? These two, by the way, Freddie does not look like he mixes with these guys either. So why these guys would say, you know what, we're gonna wait for your boyfriend to get out of work. I don't see that happening. I honestly, that was the one thing. It was like he's complaining the entire time. If you're complaining, fucking leave. You don't have to stick around.
I did see that with Freddie a little bit because later on when he puts that jacket on, the back of his jacket in that kind of filigree writing says "fuck you." So that's kind of like the red and silver kind of Letterman style jacket almost, and it's
Jesus Christ. Yeah. No, you're right. Okay, nope, I forgot about that.
So
you're right.
so that he's got some elements of I don't know why I'm holding a tripod in my hand. He's got some elements of the punk lifestyle.
Are we supposed to do that? Am I supposed to,
So I
supposed to hold
think
a thing?
I think he was part of that group to begin with, and then when Tina came along, he got soft and kind of started siding a little more like with Tina, like we all do. We all do that when once we get a woman, like.
Sorry, my bad. You're gonna hate that later. Sorry.
Oh my God, I'm sure. Like when my wife came into my life, she changed me in a little way, you know. We all do that. So I can see him being part of that punk group getting changed a little bit by Tina.
Yes. Okay. I'll give you that. I will definitely give. I'm sorry. Now I moved this and now I have to try to find where it was before. That looks about right. Okay. You're gonna hate me. Yeah, I just see you shaking it. Yeah, you're gonna hate me.
My God.
No, you can call me Chris. I appreciate it though. Thank you.
So speaking of things that we don't think they would do in the movie or
Yes.
in real life, what about when they're driving to get Freddy and
Yep.
Spider is pissed off and he's so angry and blah 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 and
Teen angst.
why do I have to drive out there? I have no fucking gas. And then they get there, they shut the car off, and they're like, "Wow, we're gonna wait for 2 fucking hours." And they're like, "Well, why don't we walk 100 feet into that graveyard?" And Spider's like, "All right," cranks the car up and drives a little further, shuts it off again. Bitch, how much gas did you just waste with that? And you're complaining about not having gas.
Really, especially with cars of that age too. I mean, you waste the most gas turning on the car.
Yeah.
You know, so that was a waste right there. But then again, gas was probably 20 cents a gallon, so we really can't complain too much.
By the way, speaking of Freddy, not Freddy, sorry, Spider.
Yes.
He was I had a little note on here. That's Mark Venturini. He was also in Friday the 13th.
Original or one of the sequels?
No, one of the sequels, New Beginning. He played
it's 5, right?
Victor. Remember when they had the house and the kind of slow kid Joey was walking around offering everybody chocolate, and then he goes to that guy that's chopping wood and he's like, "You want some chocolate?" And he's like, "Get the fuck out of here with your chocolate." And so I forget, I think he gets like chocolate on the guy, and then the guy hits Joey in the head with the axe, killing him. That was Mark Venturini, the guy who played Spider.
Fuck, I don't recall that at all. I'm not saying you're lying, because God knows you're not. But I don't remember that at all. Part 5. You said a new chapter or the new beginning, or
I don't know.
Was that part 5?
I don't remember if that was part 5 or not. I'd have to get my thing out.
What? We are critic. Sorry. What was I saying? Something about something. I forget. Yeah,
we need to be talking about the movie.
We're talking about an actor for the movie. See, it 10 degrees of Kevin Bacon, whatever the hell it is. In this case, it's 10 degrees of Mark Ventriloquist. Did I say that right?
Venturini.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm sorry. All these Italian names, I got lots of vowels.
What is it with you Jews and your problem with Italians?
What's it with you Jews and the problem with Germans? I don't understand it. What is the problem?
What is it with you Jews? We'll just leave it at that.
Wow. It's not that.
I kid.
Yes.
Get your yarmulke in a twist. Go ahead. Well, tell me more about this movie. What did you like about it?
What I like about it, we're about to get to one of the parts I like, which you'd figure I would say is Linnea. I'm gonna call her L. Linnea, thank you. Quigley's best scene in the movie, which is just stripping everything off in the middle of a cemetery and dancing around naked. But it's actually the creature that comes out of the containment, out of the oil can or containment can, whatever you call it. They give it like the worst effect in the world because he's completely almost mummified looking when you first see him through the window, and now that all the gas is escaping, he becomes more moist. Is the better word to say that. would you stop? Moist and squishy is probably a really good way to say that. But the backwards effect, like that backwards melting effect, like it's coming back on his head. It just reminds me of Indiana Jones in the Last Crusade when the guy chooses the wrong chalice and his face just melts. It reminded me exactly of that.
Or when they open up the Ark of the Covenant.
Or when they open up the Ark of the Covenant, exactly. So I enjoyed that. And I also enjoyed his first kill in the movie. Which if I remember right, that his first kill is the guy we were just talking about.
Spider.
Because he bites his brain, and the entire time saying brains and then chomping into his head. I found that enjoyable. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Especially for 85, for what it was. I mean, they probably made this movie for like $20 and a carton of smokes.
Oh, no,
so
this movie had a budget. Tarman is probably one of my favorite creatures ever. I love the effects on him. The guy that actually plays him when he's kind of slinking along, and just his movements, the way he jerks around. I actually really like it. But that's Alan Troutman, by the way, who played Tarman.
Alan Troutman.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me take a look here, see if he's got any other big things under his name. Well, he was in Happy Time Murders. He was in Jungle.
Oh, that's the Muppet one, right?
Yeah. Let me head back around that time here. Let's see what else he was doing in 1985. He did Hollywood erotic films. Oh, never mind. He also played Tarman in Return of the Living Dead Part 2. So,
what about 3 and what are you doing? Oh, okay.
He was never in Part 3.
He was never in Part 3.
No, but was in Married with Children.
Playing Tarman?
No.
Okay. It was actually Al Bundy. He was playing Al Bundy.
Oof. Nah, but Tarman is one of my favorites. This movie has some iconic zombies in this movie, and some things that you will always remember. You'll always somebody spanking you. What is that?
Somebody apparently didn't like the light. Oh wow. Somebody apparently didn't like the lighting and decided to take it upon herself to try to adjust it until it fell off the desk. Are we good? Okay, we're good. Okay, it's okay. I think we're good now. Was it too bright for you? She's saying it was too bright, which is why.
It was reflecting off your glasses, so probably she was moving it up a little bit to get it off of your glasses.
Oh, yeah, it is really bright. Wow, it didn't look that bright to me before. Okay, all right, cool. Well, thank you then. I will put a bonus in your check.
Well, hold on. Now I want to be just as bright. Mine's controlled by remote, though.
His is controlled by remote. Look at him. You see this? $500 chairs, $3,000. Yes, mine's human controlled. See, check this out. I have a remote right here. It goes off. Shit, not working. See, it worked. See, it turned off.
A little bit of a delay.
See, there we go.
This is going to be one of our most off-topic episodes.
No, we're completely on topic. We're talking about zombies. We're all really tired. See,
I'm also running with only one light, by the way. My other light I had in a USB splitter that decided to take a shit on me before this whole thing started working. But anyway,
yes. So Tarman, you're absolutely right. Is a great character. I thought he was in every one of them, but you're telling me he's not in every one of them, or is it just a guy who's not in every one of them? Is it the guy who played him, or
it could be. I only remember him in like 2 of them. I don't remember him in Part 3. Part 3 was
something
with the hot redhead that kept piercing herself.
Yeah. Wasn't Raid to the Grave? There was something like a Tarman in that movie.
Possibly. Talk about it.
I was gonna say I thought it was Tarman, but because I remember, like I said, Raid to the Grave is one of the ones we enjoy watching. We haven't watched it in a while, come to think of it, but we like watching. It's actually quoted quite often around here too. But I could
What
have
was it
sworn
about
that
that movie
Tarman,
that made you like it?
the end, the absolute end of it, where he's hitchhiking, and the sign says, you know, rave or bust, and it's freaking hysterical. You have this horrible zombie thing hitchhiking down the road with a rave sign. We just found that hysterical. The movie, like all these movies, uh, not to somewhat get off topic, but I mean it is as it is. But all these Return of the Living Dead movies, you know, have great comedy in them.
Mhm.
As far as we're concerned, you know, the well, maybe not part three. Part three wasn't as funny.
It did have
Come to
some
think of it,
some
that one
funny
was a little
parts, though.
serious.
It did
Yeah,
have some funny parts.
what not as much as like the first one. Like the first one to me felt like it was just comedy throughout the entire thing. Even the scary part, some of it was funny. So, but part three was relatively serious. But by the time you get Rave to the Grave, I mean it's comedy at that point, you know. And we're relatively sure it was also filmed in like the Ukraine or something. You can clearly tell like they didn't get the money for this one. They had to go shoot it someplace really cheap. So
Rave to the Grave was actually filmed in Romania.
close. So, but was it Tarman in that one?
He's not in the credits, so
He's not?
yeah, I don't see anything about that.
I just want to watch that one's definitely worth another watch. But this one, oh shit, sorry. This one, however, what the hell are we in this? All right, we just talked about Tarman's first kill. Wow, we're only at kill number one.
Well, for Tarman, we had
for Tarman, yeah, we do have what was the other one? The other one was the cadaver.
Yeah, which they had to chop into pieces, and that scream when they nail his head to the ground. I just banged on the desk. They nail his head to the ground, and then they take a saw to him. That scream and gurgle that comes out of him. Oh my god, that was like porn. I'm sorry. It was great. It was very well done. But then they chop him into little pieces. They take him to this is when we get to the morgue, because they go to their friend Ernie, or was it Bert? One of them was named Bert, one of them was named Ernie.
His name Ernie. Yeah, I think Ernie is the Unita and Bert is the mortician.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, the mortician, there's a lot of speculation that the mortician Bert was actually a German soldier, an actual German soldier who used to experiment on people. And you see it with the way he's listening to the Ride of the Valkyries. I think it was Ride of the Valkyries on his headset. And if you look behind him, there is a very famous picture of Eva Braun hanging up on his wall.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I did not realize they gave him a backstory like that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It played a lot with his name, which I think I wrote down. But I guess I did not. Yeah, he's supposed to be a pretty famous German doctor. Let me see if I can find that information. Go ahead and keep talking. So
wow, was this movie taken from a book or something like that? Was this like a novel?
Ernie, by the way, was his name. Bert was the
Bert was the other one. Okay.
Yeah. No, it wasn't taken from a novel. This was actually, if I remember correctly, this one was done who was it? John Russo, who wrote it, who you have the autograph for there, by the way.
Yeah.
He was tied to Night of the Living Dead in some way. Let me see if I can remember how.
Zombie, fifth row back.
No, he actually wrote the screenplay for the original Night of the Living Dead as well.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's interesting. This way, so there's a question right there. If he's writing one of the most iconic zombie movies ever, and also this, how much of this should have been Night of the Living Dead, or you know?
I don't think any of it was. It was just another way of kind of breaking the fourth wall. By this point in time, I mean, we're talking, what, 17? Wow, really? Only 17 years later after Night of the Living Dead. But it grew so much in popularity that he kind of started poking fun at himself with it. And I know Romero was cool with it. Romero had absolutely no problems with him putting it in the same world. Shaun of the Dead even takes place in the same world as these. So I really enjoyed the fun that they had with it because Night of the Living Dead and everything after Night of the Living Dead, night, dawn, day, survival, land, those were all very
Beach
serious.
House.
Beach House?
Yeah, that was the last one they just made. Beach House of the
No.
Living Dead.
Oh,
It is set in Mexico, and no, okay, all right, keep going.
Anyway, the character Ernie, who's played by Don Calfa, he's thought to be a Nazi due to him sharing the name with Ernest Brunner. I'm gonna get
Jesus.
this right. Ernst Kaltenbrunner. There's also character details that provide indication of his past. Ernie listens to the German African Corps march song Panzerrollen Afrika Vor on his walk.
Of course, I mean you would, I guess,
While he's embalming bodies, he also carries a German Walther P38 gun, which you see when he pulls it out at
which he does.
There's the reference of having the picture of Eva Braun in the morgue. Refers to the rainstorm coming down like Ein Bruten Soldken. Soldat, sorry, which means a drunk soldier in German. Really knows his way around a crematorium. Seems surprised and ashamed when he learns that the dead can feel pain. And there it is too. Looks like in the DVD commentary, Dan O'Brien says that Ernie is intended to be an escaped Nazi in hiding.
Wow. So everything was fine up until he realizes the dead feel pain.
Yeah. Remember, Auschwitz. I mean, I know it's a hard thing for your people to hear, but Auschwitz, the meaning of pain. I mean,
you see this?
Your face. I know. It's a very somber face because of what happened to your people, and I do apologize. I feel for you. But oh no. God damn it, I hate editing that track.
Oh, you hate it?
Way to choke your chicken, Chris. Way to choke.
I know. I'm a professional. Don't try this at home. Well, actually, try it at home. Don't try it in public.
Right. So no, I loved all the backstory and the little hidden things like that throughout this movie. But keep going. Sorry, I
actually I had no idea that they really gave him that much of an in-depth background. That's pretty impressive. It almost makes you wonder, like, did they go that far with the? He was Ernie. So did they go that far with Bert? Did they give him like built UNITA from the ground up with the help of his son, and his son somehow like or whatever or something like that.
No.
Nothing.
UNITA is actually a corporation, which is actually the basis for Umbrella Corps and Resident Evil. So again, another tie to a zombie film. I'm just fucking with you. I have no idea.
Holy fuck. For like half a second, I'm like, wow, no shit. Wow, that is amazing. I can't believe they did that. Like, no, I'm just fucking with you. You're an asshole. Great. Thank you. No, that starts my week. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. I'm out. Woo. Okay.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thing.
That's how I'm ending a lot of my episodes now.
That's not a bad idea.
I know. I love it.
So we get our second kill via what's his face, Tarman. Biting into the guy's head, which, by the way, I want to point out, I know it doesn't take a lot of pressure to pierce the skin, but to pierce the skull, how hard was he biting? He couldn't even say his words. He's trying to say brains, and in order to do that, his entire head goes back. Brains. That's impressive. I thought so anyway.
There was a lot to this movie that you kind of have to, like you said, it's comedic, so you kind of have to look at it with a grain of salt. There are some things you kind of have to look. So
and that's one of them. And you if this was 1985 and you were going to go see this in the theater, may not have knowing you were going to walk out kind of chuckling at it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, at this point in time, it's what you're getting when you're putting this movie on. It's going to be dumb peanut gallery over there, which is place.
You
know
want to
what
have
you're
a
gonna get.
tuckle? You want to
What
have a
was that?
tuckle?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
You said one of your favorite scenes was when Trash gets up and she's doing her dance in the the graveyard. When you see her, when she takes her disrobes completely, she was originally supposed to be fully naked. And when Dan O'Bannon, when he saw her dancing and filmed it, you could see full frontal. She had her pubes were showing and everything. And he's like,
I know,
no,
because I was like, oh wow, I didn't expect that. Okay.
he's like, we can't have that. We can't have that. We need to get that taken care of. So he paid for her to go to a spa and get shaved and waxed and everything, all the hair taken care of. They came back and reshot. And at one point, I guess somebody else had visited the set at that point and saw during the filming of that scene and went, stop, no, what the fuck? You can see everything. No. So
it's like, oh, we thought the hair was the problem. Sorry.
They had like a meltdown on set, and they create this sort of codpiece merkin thing to cover her, that's just smooth, so you don't see anything. But it was affixed to her. But the problem was every time she had to go to the bathroom, they had to take that off so she could go to the bathroom and then reapply it.
How long could it possibly take to film that scene? Like, how many times do you have to go to the bathroom? It's like, how many takes today?
Let me put it this way. I've got oh hey Junior just came in. Speaking of which, good thing you're here, Junior. Hold on, let me get my script. I'm sorry. Hold on, guys.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We have a partnership now with Gamers Next Door, and we have a little script we need to say to kind of help advertise for them. Jesus, here we go. This is going to get much more fluid the more we do it.
No, absolutely.
Special shout out to our pals over at the Gamers Next Door. If you want to keep up to date with the latest game trailers and be up to date with what's going on in the ever so beloved game world, then they are definitely the guys to go to. Like and subscribe to Gamers Next Door on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Link will be in the description below. Was that good? Was that good? You let me know, Junior. Anyway. I forget what we were talking about. Let me put it this way. We've got a naked Linnea Quigley. Naked head to toe. Not her best looking role, I'll be honest. But we've got a naked Linnea Quigley dancing on a grave.
Yep.
Bruh, I'm gonna make that 15 to 20 takes a day.
All right, fair enough. No, you're right. I'll give it to you.
Right.
At least 2 takes. What was I saying?
Who cares?
Who are you?
The naked
How did I get here? Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. So
Bitch.
where is that coming from? Are you talking? I did not, sweetie. No.
What happened?
Someone's texting me things from across the room going, you didn't see it. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a thing. It doesn't pop up. Just a little, yeah. Okay. All right. Let me look at the thing. Okay. Thank you. I hate you right now, Michael, by the way. Okay. Thank you. We'll cherish that forever. There's no pony. There's no pony. Anywho.
And we're back.
Yes. Thank you.
We're all taking
okay.
breaks here and there.
Okay. Door. You've been expurgated.
No,
you've been expurgated.
Leave her there. She's fine. Matter of fact, get her on mic.
No, she won't do it.
Yeah.
Wow, that is, you just went from 0 to murder really quick. He wants you on mic. You see, this is.
You don't want me on.
You see?
Yeah, we do. Come on.
No, you really don't.
We're gonna hear her in the background anyway.
I'm like,
All right. No. You don't have to get on the screen. Here. Get the mic. Go ahead. I want to.
Hey, Katie.
you realize even though I'm on mic, I still can't hear anything you say, so it's irrelevant.
Hi, Katie.
He's waving anyway.
Yay!
You're just waving at me. But I'll translate what he's saying. Hi.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have so much editing on this episode.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take this back now. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay.
That's my fucking.
Okay. Yeah, no one's. That's the point of it.
Ugh.
Remember that's the okay. Oh, microphone's too far down. This episode has been brought to you by Interruption Incorporated. Interruption Incorporated. Whatever it is you need to be. Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. Okay. Anyway,
Are you back,
you
Chris?
do more talking. Yeah, you do more talking, please.
Uh-oh,
Please.
retard alert.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. It's my life.
All right.
love
So let's just go ahead and rate this bitch. You want to go first?
Sure. I actually, it does get its bump because of what we just discussed with Lena
Mhm.
Quigley.
Half
So
star bump for the Abos.
half
And
star
then-
bump. So this movie actually, for me, does get to 4.5. It would have been a 4, but it is a 4.5. I have he's yelling at me. What? I really enjoy this movie. I do. It's one of those cult classics that if I sit down to watch, I'm going to enjoy just because it's dumb and it's brainless and you know what you're getting. The acting isn't horrible. You know, the music is fine, especially for the 80s. It's perfectly fine. Soundtrack was fine too on its own. The actual music itself. Tarman's awesome. I mean, he's awesome. And the fact that I'm not the biggest fan of running zombies pretty much at all. I don't think they should be running, especially these zombies in particular coming out of the graveyard they came out of. They were there for a very long time, so there's no reason why they should be running. But that aside, giving them thoughts and giving them some kind of a way of communicating, I thought was a pretty damn good idea. And it definitely adds to the comedy. They kill the 2 paramedics with dispatch yelling at them going, hey, you guys cut off. They grab the radio and say, send more paramedics. That's awesome. I think that's great. And they did the same thing again with the cops, like what we talked about before, that they get overrun. The cops get overrun. They grab the radio and say, send more cops. And that what?
Says you look like Ian.
I can't see what.
Oh, you guys can't see.
Okay.
Yeah,
says you
Kane.
look like Ian.
Kane
I
said
look like
you
Ian?
an older Ian.
I don't know how to take that.
That's what Ian said too. He didn't know if he's flattered or scared for his future.
I kind of feel kind of in the same like boat right there. I was never blonde, so I can't even say that.
But the gray was
Um,
kind of blonde.
Is it? It doesn't look white. I thought it looked white.
Said you
Well,
look
on
like
camera.
older Ian.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Ian, I'm sorry. I guess this is your future.
That's what
I'd be, if I were you, I'd end it now. I mean, because what else you got to live for at this point? If this is what you got coming, either move to Mexico or end it now. So anywho, that's what I give it. Thank you. I'm just gonna shut up now because
Alright.
I can't.
Wow. All right. So
Yeah,
4.5.
yeah. 4.5.
Um,
That's what I'm giving it.
You said you're dead. He's
I
dead.
can't believe I'm gonna do this, and I can't believe this is the result.
Yes.
I'm coming in a smidge under you.
Oh, smidge.
A
By how
smidge
much?
Under you. I'm coming in at a 4, and that's with the
4.
half-star bump for the Albos.
All right, that's fair. That's
Um,
fair.
but I agree with everything that you said. I think it's a great film. I love the acting. I love the comedy aspect of it. The soundtrack. I mean, obviously, if you follow the page, you saw I have the album. I listen to it every so often. I actually really enjoy the soundtrack to this movie.
Sure.
But there were certain things that were detractors for me. And I know, like I said, you kind of have to take some of these things with a grain of salt. Part of it is the running zombies. Zombies in the beginning should not run. And this is why the remake for Dawn of the Dead is actually kind of growing on me, because yes, they were running. They were extremely fucking fast,
Yep.
but only when they just Returned. When you watch that movie, the longer those zombies are outside of that mall, the slower and more lumbering and more
Yep. Zombie-like.
bigger they get. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that movie is kind of growing on me. There's still some problems with that one, which we're going to discuss and review at some point in time. But I some of the characters were fucking horrendous. I didn't need them. I didn't like them. I the nerdy kid, I forget his name.
Yeah, I was about to say the dude in the jacket. All right, yeah.
As much as I love Linnea Quigley, I did not like the character of Trash. I liked what Trash did. I mean, of course, we all liked what Trash did, but I did not like the character of Trash. She was too, Valley Girl meets goth emo. It was too much, too much. So some of those detractors pulled away from me, but still a solid 4 out of 5 for me. I love the movie. I will continuously watch it anytime I get a chance to. I love the little nuances here and there, but I highly recommend it. And I give it a 4 out of 5.
All right.
So with that being said, let's head into
Double feature.
Nice.
What would you pair this with, Chris?
I thought about this long and hard, and I came up with two that were kind of obvious, I think. Night of the Living Dead, which was obvious before I even knew about what we talked about earlier with the writer, and also Return of the Living Dead Part 2, which seemed to me make sense. If you want to do a back to back to back, why not do all those three? That's not a bad idea. Start out from original and see where some of the same mind went to from that. So that's what I got. What about you? What do you pair this up with?
I'm pairing this up with I'm going to make it a whole zombie comedy night. So we're going to go with Return of the Living Dead directly into Shaun of the Dead.
Nice. Okay. All right.
I think you get both sides of the pond. It's the same universe. It's the same world. Plus one's a little, you may not be into Return of the Living Dead because of how dated it is. I mean, we are talking 35 years old. So you go from that to something a little more modern with Shaun of the Dead. And I think that's a great pairing.
Sure. That sounds good to me.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So this is pretty much the end of the show. I mean, anything else you wanted to cover?
No, I think we have touched as much onto this as we can. I don't know what our next thing is. That we don't know yet.
Let's use this time to think about it. I will say we've got today launched episode 10, I think, of our 5-minute reviews. I'm doing them every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now. It's kind of forcing me to watch some movies, which I'm having a great time doing. It's also bringing me back into Shudder. I figure if I'm paying $5 a month, I might as well use it.
Might as well use the damn thing.
Exactly. So I'm actually
excuse me.
Today, the 5-minute review that launched was I Know What You Did Last Summer. Wednesday, we'll be releasing Devil's Mile, which is about 3 kidnappers kidnap 2 girls. They take a wrong turn on the highway. And pretty much like the name implies, some supernatural shit happens. What happens at the end? Listen to the review. Get my 2 cents, because that's about all that fucking piece of shit is worth. Next up, on Friday comes up my
back
for Blood Machines, and you guys probably already heard what I thought of Blood Machines. I do highly recommend it. Check it out. Another thing is I think that's about it. We do have still a bunch of movies from our GoFundMe, which by the way, people, I found out we can actually leave the GoFundMe up even though we haven't reached our goal. So if anybody wants to contribute to us, you can kind of skip Patreon, skip the middle, and go right to us with GoFundMe. Just search Horropocalypse Podcast. You check the page on Facebook. I used to post about it every freaking day. But nobody, just a select few were contributing. And by the way, thank you everybody who contributed. Ask Katie, was it her mom that contributed?
Her mom absolutely contributed.
And did she pick
She
a
did.
movie?
Wait, what? What are you saying? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't think her mom did pick a movie.
Well, we can
I don't
let
think she did.
Katie pick the movie.
Yeah.
if she wants.
She donated, so she's eligible to pick a movie. So you can let her know to pick a movie if she's not seeing.
Or Katie can pick a movie.
She'll pick
Too.
one. Or you can pick a movie in her stead if she doesn't, which is fine. She'll pick. Okay.
Her mom's gonna.
So
pick?
we'll have her mom pick. I don't know if that's going to be has anybody else requested anything between now and then?
Well,
Don't forget to mention the best.
Who's the best?
Jose Nogueras.
Jose.
Don't
He's the
forget-
best.
Junior. Yeah, don't forget to mention he's the best.
Oh well, Jose's the best, of course.
You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna hold me down. You're the best. Okay. Anyway,
That's recorded now. That's what I loved about that is that's now forever.
you know what's great is the audio version. When it comes to editing, I can delete this off Facebook and I can cut that out. So yeah.
Oh, you son of a bitch! What you should do is actually put in the real music when you're doing it. That's what you should do. Yeah. See, there you go.
The hell was that seizure looking thing on the video I just had?
That's your okay.
Katie's like, gone. Anyway, what I was gonna say, we actually still have some movies from
I figured.
Man. I'm just
What do we got? I know there's one that we can't do right away. That was not contributed.
They said they want you guys to make sure that you guys can see what they're saying.
He can. I don't think I can.
You can't.
I can. I'm on Zoom, so I can't see anything. Not until I get a fancy dandy computer tour, something.
You know,
like
you
that.
could have pulled it up on your iPad.
Yeah, I'm using my iPad for this.
Oh, your iPad for this, not the iPhone?
Yeah, my iPad for this. Yeah.
Then you could have pulled it up on your iPhone and had it go.
You know, as I was saying that, I realized that, and I did not do that. So shame on me. I guess I still could, really. And
Well, you still got a few minutes because I do have to pull.
yeah,
up,
I'm just gonna do that real quick. Hey, did you know that there's a podcast called Horropocalypse and they're broadcasting right now? Anybody know that?
That's awesome.
I know. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna go check this out right now. And just see.
My Dorado said that's why you need him.
Oh, he's there. One time he's actually there, and I'm not seeing him. I'm sorry, Mike. This is my other lover, Mike. Just so you know, he's my other heterosexual life mate. Who I never get to see. And he just had a baby. Congratulations! It's another one. Not you, my other Mike. I can't. Why is this not? Hang on a second. I gotta pop it up somehow.
Well, I will say this. I know Terrell sent us a list of movies.
Hang on a second. I gotta pop it up somehow. Hang on there.
You got to turn your volume down.
I just did. Turn it.
Okay. I know Terrell sent us a list of movies. For some reason, it does not seem to be coming up. I thought he sent it to me in a message, but
I broke it. I'm still breaking it. Still breaking. I'll just hold it.
So he's here now.
Oh.
Use chat.
Ooh, hey. Nice.
Here we go. I found
Sorry. Yes, you found it? Okay.
it. Return of the Living Dead. Then
Yep.
he also picked Final Girls. And
Can you hear
that
me?
was the first ones. And then he donated again for another movie. And Terrell, if you get to listen to this, send us that message again. I don't remember what your third movie was. So since we know what his next one was, Final Girls, you want to just go ahead and make that the next movie?
Yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds totally fine to me. And whatever, do we want to throw Katie's mom's in after that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What we'll do is since we're announcing right now what our next movie is going to be anyway,
Yeah.
we'll watch Final Girls when we record Final Girls next
Yeah.
week. Then we can we'll get at that point what the next movie is, and we'll just keep going that route.
Yeah, that works out fine for me. Hope it
And
works
guys,
out fine for everybody else because I don't think he cares.
Guys, if you're listening, convince Chris to start doing some 5-minute reviews too. Maybe we can get this up to a 7-day-a-week podcast.
You know what? If I do 5-minute reviews, there's a very good chance that wow, really, there's a very good chance that not all of it may be horror because like I've said before, a lot of my stuff wasn't horror related. There was you were more horror related than I was. So I mean, we can get a little bit of some different things in here too.
Yeah.
I can absolutely though try to aim it towards horror as well. And what?
You don't have to. You don't.
Okay, stop that.
You don't have to do horror. You can do whatever you want. And what we'll do is we'll create a little side segment, like we'll say Chris's views, 5-minute reviews, or something like that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We can do that. I have I got some time for that too. So
cool.
Yeah, what Michael said. That works. See, I can see some of this now. What do I get? What the hell?
Babelback bitch. What's a Babelback bitch?
What's a what?
What's a Babelback bitch?
Babel? Babel? I don't know. I didn't see it.
Anyway.
I missed it. So
all right. So I guess we're done with this. I mean, we can stop the recording, give our outro, stop the recording. We can keep going via Zoom for a little bit. How many viewers do we have right now?
I don't know. I can't. 7. We got 7. We have one more than what we started with. That's impressive.
We have 7.
Yeah, it says 7 on top.
Tells me 2, but then again, it's frozen again. So I don't know.
Yours is I see 7 on mine. Mine's scrolling. So
yeah,
what's the last thing? Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Now we're getting. Okay, there we go. Sorry guys, we got some back audio there. Now it says 7.
There you go.
And we've got 125 comments.
We had 9 at one point.
Fuck yeah, we hit the big time now, bitch. Fuck this. I'm quitting my job tomorrow.
I know. Day job's gone. Forget it. This is it. This is it for now. Hun, I'm sorry. Do you mind supporting me for a little bit while we're okay? Cool. No, we're good. I'm quitting my job now, right now.
I got all new gear. Just because I'm paying half of it off installments doesn't mean.
That's gonna be my next computer, by the way. My computer's gonna be paid off.
Check out Cyberpower.
Like I said, sorry, what?
Check out Cyberpower. I just got a really nice computer from and I'm gonna edit this. You know what? Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna leave it in there. You know what? Hold on. Let's do our outro and then we'll keep going via Zoom.
Yeah, why not? Go ahead.
All right. Hey guys, thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate you guys sticking around. We appreciate everybody on Facebook that joined us on our Facebook live feed. We appreciate we appreciate everybody who's contributed to us and actually donated money to keep this show going. Really appreciate you guys. We appreciate our sponsors over at Gamers Next Door. Once again, you guys want the best in video game trailers, gameplay, all this other stuff until we get going, head on over to Gamers Next Door. Next Door. Once again, you guys want the best in video game trailers, gameplay,
what just happened?
Stuff until we get going. Head on. Accidentally unmuted my Facebook feed. Oh my god, this audio could be a fuster clutch.
This has been the most professional podcast we've ever done. And I mean ever. This has been great. This was,
you know what? I had a lot of fun doing this episode. That's why we're gonna keep it going once this is over. So guys, once again, check us out on Facebook. Check out all the stuff. Every time we record, we'll make a launch, a notice about it. Check us out. You're gonna get a lot of behind the scenes shit, and then we'll probably end up putting this up on YouTube at some point in time. Oh fuck! I should have recorded this to put on YouTube.
You didn't?
I did not.
We did this whole thing. You weren't recording it?
Well, no, this was just for us to communicate and for them to watch on Facebook. Fuck, I should have put it on YouTube. So, guys, next episode will be just as professional and on YouTube. So, guys, thanks a lot. Don't forget to check out the outro song. And you know what? Fuck it.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. All right then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
And done recording. So yeah, that
And
was
done recording.
a thing.
that was absolutely that was definitely a thing. That was
I
really a
enjoyed
thing.
I had a lot of fun.
So let's take a look back, since neither one of us was looking at this. We can take a look back at some of the things that have been said.
Who the fuck is Jose
Who's-
whatever the fuck?
That's Junior.
Every Friday I play one. I'm currently
Who is
PKing
that
one called
person?
Reset.
Who is that person?
Katie
He-
demands to know who this is.
He's a friend of mine. He's also part of the Gamers Next Door, who we're sponsored with.
He's telling you right now. Listen.
No, it's like 3 minutes behind.
Oh, we got a lag.
Yeah.
We got a lag.
Oh, okay.
So it
So-
means nothing.
Kane says we're a real Florida man podcast.
I saw that. I saw that. I am very sad that I grew up down there right now. I am really sad about that. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff that looks like it was happening that neither one of us saw. And
Yeah, imagine that. I was kind of actually paying attention to our podcast for a second there. Look at you in that little Batman pop-out thing. What is the point of those little pop-out things?
this exact reason. This exact reason.
For you to finger it?
Yeah. This thing works out so freaking well for a little stupid device that some person probably makes billions of dollars on.
Huh.
So
There's
the
mine.
pop socket.
I don't have
That's
a little
really
pop socket.
shiny. That's shiny. My God, is that shiny?
Oh,
Look at that. Oh,
What's
look,
this?
there we are.
Lumbar. Oh, they're talking about chairs.
how I your bitch ass a chair. Still so a kickstand. What the fuck is this noise?
I
She's just catching up to things.
I
This is
just
really music to
heard
me.
that somebody said we can actually save the audio from Facebook and upload that to YouTube.
Well, we were going to upload the audio to YouTube anyway.
Well-
The whole thing was the Zoom video, like
Yeah.
what you did with Straight Chillin'.
Mhm.
You know, that was what I thought you were doing when we were recording.
Well, we're supposed to. I didn't even think about it for this one. I figured with it just being you and I, there's no point. Plus, I just found out, by the way, Podbean,
Yeah.
who's our host,
Yeah.
only allows for one YouTube video a week. So
Serious?
the fact that we're doing 4 episodes a week right now,
Yeah.
I don't know which one's going to get the
Your
upload.
real brother.
What? That's
So,
interesting.
Candace asked Ian if Chris would, if he were his brother.
Kane wants to know if I'm Ian's real brother.
You're not.
Do I really look that much? I don't really think I look that much like Ian, like at all, at all, really.
I just-
Thank you.
You know what? I should send Chris an invite, get him in on. I would send Ian an invite.
Ian
on-
an invite? And then people can make this the decision for themselves
Yeah,
whether or
you know
not.
what? We could actually turn this into a group right now. You know, those of you that have my cell phone number, if you want to join in on the end of this Zoom message, send me your email address to send the invite to. We'll get you in on this.
which is not being recorded at all.
I guess it will be though. We can actually save according to Junior, we can save the video.
It says live.
Really? Do we save the video directly from? I thought you said the audio. We can save the video directly from YouTube,
That's
or
what
directly from
Junior said.
Facebook.
That's what
Oh,
Junior
that's neat. Oh, you know what? You can go ahead. That's totally fine. It's not recording that anymore. So you can make that as loud as you want. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Maybe.
Hold on, I'm gonna send
Now I don't
Kane a
have your
message.
number
Here.
anymore.
Oh, that's okay. You can just go ahead and publicly put it in there, Mike. It's fine.
Whose number is he looking for?
It-
Yeah, the video. What is this noise?
My phone number, Kane, is 407 923 1. Oh no, never mind.
What
These
the
are
hell was
nothing.
that?
I don't know the answer to this noise. These people are strangers.
Turn off your phone.
Why?
Turn off your phone
Why?
for obvious reasons. Turn off your phone.
No, I'm curious now. Why?
Oh Lord,
What are you
nothing. Missed nothing.
You don't love me. You're lying to me.
I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you.
That upsets me not to lie.
I'm not lying. Okay. Michael's trying to get some people to get on the Zoom. That was it. That's what he's talking about. That's it. Yeah, so we're gonna put your whole phone number out there.
My
Whole
phone
phone
number?
number. Yeah,
I'm not
publicly.
putting my whole
Whole
phone
phone
number.
number. Oh. Okay, so call this number. It's 407. I don't know that for sure. I don't even know phone numbers anymore. I can't. Too many things in the head. So you have to push other things out, like phone numbers. I get rid of phone numbers.
Oh, now I don't know math. All right, so we got 2 invites out there. Looking to see if Ian wants to join. Let's see. Anybody requested yet? Nope, nobody's requested yet. So you're muted. You know you're muted? Why are you muted?
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Well, everybody, I guess now you're just listening to me, and we are going to laugh while all this is happening. Shit, this is why I don't do the podcast on my own. All right, so we got 2 invites out there to our fans. Let's see who joins first. Who gets the invite first and who's going to come on? All right, let's see. And all right. Well, Junior, you say you got your Zoom ready. I've sent an invite. And let's see. There is no password, Kane. You just clicked the top link and it tells me that you're requesting, and then I approve you. All right. Ian, are you going to join the Zoom? No password, Kane. Oh, look, I can actually unmute Chris myself. I wonder if it works. Let's see. Unmute. Oh,
It pops up and says unmute, stay muted. So it gives me an option of going no.
Damn.
No.
All right.
I'm gonna have to wrap it up for the evening.
Oh.
I know.
All right. Well, then there's no point in bringing everybody else in.
Do it.
No.
Do
Okay, now I'm being told no. Go ahead. No, do it. Do it is what I'm being told now. So continue what we're doing. Ouch. Damn. Continue what we're doing. What?
Take a look here. Yeah. All right. Well, these two are saying that there's passwords and
Passwords.
yeah,
What passwords?
there's no password. Chris can tell you. I just send an email. Chris, is there a specific link in the email they should click?
No. No, there was no password. It sends a link. You click on the link. It brings you right to Zoom, and then you enter the room.
Well, you wait for
You
me to
tell-
approve you.
Yeah. You wait for that. Then you turn on the video and you turn on the audio and you enter the room. That's it.
Mm. What happens if I push this?
You guys going into a different room than this?
No.
Oh.
Your video goes away.
Hmm.
Then comes back fuzzy.
I'm fuzzy.
No, is it what I'm watching right now?
Yes.
Oh, then tell them not, just don't move.
No, they're not in yet.
No, they are. I see them.
She sees them.
Now I only see it. There you go. You're back.
How many people do you see right now?
It says live 6.
No, sweetie. No, that's
Oh, the two of you.
yeah. The other people are going to be on the video.
No, but I see
Yeah.
other people commenting.
Yeah.
So they're in the room.
No, they're in the room.
Oh, here we go. We've got it. All right.
Is it working?
Junior, and there's Kane. They'll be popping up any minute now. Hey, Junior.
Oh, look, there's someone there.
Yeah. Junior, meet Chris. Chris, meet Junior.
Hi, Junior. I see a light.
That's Kane. He hasn't fully connected yet.
Kane's a light? I'm telling you, it's going to be really difficult for him to get his mail done.
That was a really bad joke.
I take what I can get. You know, sometimes you have to take all the shots. You're not going to land every one of them, but sometimes you got to take them all.
Yo, what is up? Oh, sorry, I had to
There
put
we
a shirt on.
Oh, I thought you were going to show us your hairy chest.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Now I can see everything.
Oh, no. Oh, God damn it.
Oh.
There for you.
What about this side boob?
Right there?
You like this side boob? Well, you
Well,
shouldn't.
you shouldn't.
Well, you like this one? Hey, no, it's hey, you like this boob? It's cleavage.
Oh, because it's hairy.
Let me throw my shirt back on because ain't nobody want to fucking see any of this.
Well,
Junior,
it's too late for that now.
Say hi, Junior.
He's not saying anything.
He's
I think there's a reason.
Yeah, I'm in that comfortable chair I told you about. You know how Gio was doing that whole lean back thing? Oh, look at this.
I just want to make sure
Everybody with their comfortable chairs. This is
It's like 160 for mine.
this was
all right.
free from the kitchen is what this one was.
Yeah,
So,
and that's why your back hurts all the time.
yeah, no, it is absolutely. I'm not always at the desk, so it kind of works out.
Well, see, if I'm here, I'm on my VR, or I'm messing with the printer, or I'm on the computer. So I need
There's a lot of things going on there.
Let's
There you
test
go.
you guys real quick.
I think I got this set up now. Hi.
There you go. We
No,
can,
There you go. What's up?
let's
You were on the entire time. It was
I couldn't hear, I couldn't see, it just was bugging out. So I just had to adjust the settings real quick.
okay, now everyone's here. I gotta go. Bye.
That
I got that
was
worked out.
the whole point of this.
I do want to find out from you two real quick. You saw the movie that we just discussed. What were your thoughts on Return of the Living Dead?
Got a 4.5 for me, so it was pretty spot on. You were a little off, but
Oh, okay.
it was a classic. You can't shit on the classics at this point.
I
It's
didn't-
one of those that you go in watching knowing it's a classic. I'm a little younger, so I had to watch it as a classic, not as a, hey, this is my time period. And it's a fucking good movie.
And when
still.
this movie came out, it was not exactly my time period here, buddy.
Okay, so I wasn't even an idea yet.
Nah,
It came out, what, 30 years ago, right?
35.
Yeah, so my mother was like 10. So
fuck.
Nah, she would have been 20. That's a lie. She would have been like 20. I keep forgetting she's old.
Junior, what did you
I
think
just
about
did
it?
that twice. Oh, connected to the wrong thing.
You see,
Sorry, I can't
if
hear
I
you.
gave in my opinion, I have yet to see it, but yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it. Okay. Well, that's your homework.
My homework. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to do that.
Okay.
Me and Junior are gonna start a Horropocalypse anime version.
I'm down.
Cool. We can do
dude.
that.
Fuck yeah. You down, Junior?
I'm down.
Fuck yeah. Okay, I got a podcast idea and we're gonna do it now.
Horropocalypse anime edition.
Yeah, the
I'm
anime
cool with that.
edition. Because like, I'm sorry, I'm a weeb at heart, so
Oh,
tatted on my body. I that's
There we
life.
go.
hey, did you want to see my mouse pad?
Yeah, let's see it. Is it full of jizz?
Oh my god.
What is that? That's really dark.
I can't see it. You gotta
Oh,
talk.
so
It may be full
Oh.
of jizz.
Oh, dude, that's actually pretty dope.
And her
I
boobs are
almost
my-
got one, but
her breast.
I almost got one of the titty ones, but my waifu doesn't have tits, so
oh,
yeah. So it'd be wrong to put big tits on her.
All right, now see, this is where I'm gonna show my age. Your what? I thought you said your wife.
It's not an age thing. That's actually you're not a piece of trash that should be thrown in a dumpster.
Wow.
So you're good. You're good.
Wow.
That's good. You don't know what that is. Junior, do you know what a waifu is? And I'm guessing you have one.
No waifu.
Oh shit! But he knows. So he's just as much of a piece of trash.
I do not know what this is, and I'm afraid to even ask. I'm just going to pretend I know what this is. So this way, I walk away from here unscathed.
It's basically your favorite anime character is the best way to do it. They have waifus as bandos. Is what you decide your favorite anime character is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Goku. No, I'm just kidding. I have no.
Wow.
Hey, that's all you, dog.
I wonder where he got that idea from, right?
Yeah, I don't know where
I
he
wonder-
got
I
that
wonder, I
idea.
wonder, you know,
like,
like-
I don't know.
Let me just put that up there.
It was the first thing that just popped in my head. I don't know where it came from at all. Move more to your left. Thank you. That'd be helpful.
Oh, Junior. By the way, I've got the rip saw.
Okay.
How do you like those?
Dude, I love my ripsaw.
Because I've been thinking about getting one because I'm getting back into streaming with the VR, and it's too much for the computer to
Hold your
handle.
tongue for a second. I got the rip saw, and my new camera comes in on Thursday.
Okay.
So whenever you're available,
Yeah.
love to have you come by and show me how to get all that set up. I think
Yeah.
I've got an idea, but I'd rather have somebody who knows how to do it here to kind of guide me.
Okay, yeah, for sure. There was a lot to do with like trying to get everything set up with OBS and Streamlabs. That's where I was having the biggest issue for my streams and stuff for the gamers next door. But after a little bit, I was able to get everything organized. So yeah, for sure. Once we get all this done, then I'll definitely head over there.
All right, sounds good. Well, I'm not going to need too much with OBS
Okay.
yet, because what I'm going to be able to do is
Don't do that.
I don't know. We'll talk about it at some point.
Yeah.
So it's 11 o'clock, and I have work in the morning, and someone's about to start throwing stuff at me. I'm being told, crap.
Actually, before you sign off, Junior, how do I save this?
There's a whole process that you have to go through, like
Thank
your
you.
video management, and like you could look there to download it. Like there's an option for it, because that's what I used to do with my videos. I'll stream it on Facebook, and then I'll save it, and then do my edits, and then upload it to YouTube.
I'll see how we can do that. All right, guys. Kane, thank you so much for jumping in. Junior, thank you so much for your info and input. Chris,
problem.
we had a great time. This is
Screenshot. Screenshot right now.
Screenshot.
Screenshot.
Where's my? Okay, got it. So much, guys. Thank you so much for everything.
Yes.
Thank you so much for supporting the show, both of you. You guys do a lot for us.
Pretty
I
much, you
really
guys are the
appreciate it.
only ones who do really.
And Terrell.
No, oh yeah, and Terrell, yes, who isn't here. So what's up with that? He didn't even show up. He
Very
didn't even
beginning.
show up for his own Patreon pick. All right.
Yeah. he had to sleep probably because he works at 5 o'clock in the morning like me probably.
All right, fair enough.
What are you doing awake? Go to sleep.
I have no life and my body literally runs off of energy drinks and coffee.
Ah, okay.
That's fair.
Well, go dream
fair.
of your waifu. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one.
I'm not gonna dream of her, but I'm gonna dream of your sexy face.
You're damn right you are. All right, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Chris, when are we recording next?
We're gonna pick a day. Stop throwing popcorn at me. Actually, no, keep throwing popcorn at me. I like popcorn. Whatever. Damn it, stop it. Whatever day works out, I guess. What do we got this week? Damn it.
Well, I need to get back to launching
happened.
on Sundays. So
Okay.
we need to be able to record. You have to be able to send it to me.
Oh, nice.
So I can edit and get everything up by Sundays.
Okay. So, what are Thursdays?
We used to record on Thursdays, but Thursday's a long day for me. So it's still going to have to be kind of the same thing around between a little after 9, I think.
Left at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I think that's doable. Generally speaking, I'm gonna need to pick up so much popcorn in the corner of my room. It's not even funny.
All right, so we'll record again next Thursday. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for jumping in and joining.
Thank you.
And,
Yes.
Thank Katie, by the way.
I will thank Katie. Sure, when she's done throwing popcorn at me.
All right.
Bless that woman's heart for sticking with you.
Yeah, no shit, right? Oh, what the fuck?
Got a full hand right there.
I just vacuumed up so much popcorn today.
Just for that, Katie
I'm
gets
gonna
to
have to
pick a
get
movie.
with you on that other thing we just talked about.
Which one? Because I was getting popcorn thrown at me, so I have no
Oh
idea.
no, the Horropocalypse anime.
Oh,
They want to do
Yeah,
a Horropocalypse anime edition.
do I get a sword out of this, or?
They have some animes that are horror based with swords.
Oh, cool.
High School of the Dead. But anyway, we'll cover that. Yeah, guys. Send me an email. We'll get all that hammered out. We can put it all on the main Horropocalypse page. But guys, again, thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Keep talking to us on Facebook. Keep the messages coming. We enjoy every one of you. Have a good one.
Love you guys.
Nice.
Stay safe.
All right, thanks for
All
having
right.
me.
Show like always.